right, it's time for the Cybertruck Roundup.
Yeehaw! The Cybertruck Roundup.
All right, so what does that look like to you, Jesse?
A Cybertruck stuck in the sand?
Look closer. That is a photo from drone pilot Joe Tegmeyer of the exit of Giga Texas's boring tunnel that was dug between Giga Texas to the east under Highway 130, so Tesla can quickly get those Cybertrucks and Model Ys from the factory to the shipping facility, the Cybertunnel.
Wait, are those running lights over the entrance?
Yep. This is the steel frame that was installed earlier in December, and then they've started to kind of finish it off to look like a Cybertruck. Isn't that cool?
That is so cool.
I can't wait to see it at night when it's fully done.
And the idea here is that the Cybertrucks and the Model Ys are going to be autonomously driving through this tunnel on their way to the shipping thing.
Keyword autonomous there, because again, as we pointed out, normally you'd have to dedicate a driver, and that driver's only job, like for 12 hours, would be driving cars out of the factory, then having to get back on a shuttle, which is driven by a driver to drive you back into the factory. That's a lot of wasted manpower for just moving cars.
Now, the big question that I have is when you typically buy a new Tesla, you have to calibrate the cameras.
Mm-hmm.
So are they calibrating the cameras in the factory to allow the cars to autonomously drive through a tunnel?
That's a really good point. I don't know.
It's got to be pretty tight in there.
Yeah.
You can't make too many mistakes and then you'd have a
That's
stuck
a really
tunnel.
good question. I mean, if there's any Tesla employees out there, comment down below. Let us know your tricks. So Tesla started selling a stainless steel metal Cybertruck key card for $60 on their website.
Interesting to note that you can't use this on the passenger side of the vehicle. I think
Right.
we already knew that.
There's no sensor there, right? And just so you know, you can get extra regular Cybertruck key cards for $40. You do get 2 free ones when you buy the Cybertruck. So you don't need to buy this. This is just like
It's just to be fancy.
fancy pants
Yes.
stuff.
By the way, did you know that you can use Tesla key cards for multiple Tesla vehicles?
Really?
Yes, really.
No, I didn't know that.
So I didn't know this either, and I've been walking around with like
6 cards.
three cards in my wallet, and you can basically assign them all to individual vehicles.
Interesting. That's a real wallet saver. And then Tesla King posted this, I don't know what you'd even call that rap.
Magma, lava.
Elon said Cybertruck looks like the future. And this was before we had the exploding Cybertruck in Las Vegas. So I don't know, premonition there? Weird. All right. So this next story here is a different Cybertruck fire than the Las Vegas fire, right? It happened on a Tesla store lot in North Decatur, Georgia, near Atlanta. It happened just a few hours before the Las Vegas Cybertruck explosion. So it kind of got overshadowed. Damn it! We wanted to run with this Cybertruck catches on fire FUD story, but the Las Vegas story means no one will pay attention to this one.
Oh, sorry, boss.
And we were going to say that the fire started in the battery pack.
But look at the pictures, boss. It doesn't look like the fire was caused by the battery pack. Look, it burnt the tire. It looks like the fire was started around the tire. I bet it was a vandal on New Year's Eve. I mean, it started at 3 a.m.
Well, that's not funny enough.
Okay. How about Tesla catches fire amid quiet battery recall?
Oh, I like it. Stacy, you've got yourself the prime parking space next to mine, next to the elevator. Just taking a look at these photos here, it is kind of obvious what happened. And I'll bet there's a good chance that Tesla has video footage also of the vandals because it was in their parking lot. I think what we're probably going to find out a week from now is that, yeah, some vandals went up and lit the tire on fire or something. Because if it was a battery fire, it would look like a battery fire.
Right. The battery of the Cybertruck is the entire floor.
Right.
So if you catch the battery on fire, the whole battery is going to burn. And that means that the whole truck would have burnt up into a crisp.
And here's what I really hate. When the local media reports this stuff, it's usually like an hour after the fire was put out. And they usually say something like, fire department thinks this is a battery fire. Well, first of all, the fire department are experts at putting out fires. I'll grant them that. But they're not experts at EVs usually, especially if we're looking at how they put this fire out. Where's the blanket? You didn't put it out properly. Okay. So if you listen to the fire department, they're just going to say the same thing every time. Oh yeah, it's the battery.
Well, they didn't need the blanket because it wasn't a battery fire.
Exactly.
They showed up, they sprayed some water on it, and it went out like a normal fire because it was a normal fire. So
and because the battery pack is waterproof.
Right. So you had some plastic burning. Once you light a fire, things tend to go on fire.
So here's the thing. You have fire department, which is not experts in EVs, and you have the local reporters who are not experts in EVs, and then they put out the headline that this is a battery pack fire, and then that becomes the truth for everybody. That's not the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Just think about it logically. 3 a.m., New Year's Eve, vandal. Yes, that's what caused it. But again, they tied the two stories together. I mean, this is a real headline from the Daily Mail where they're showing you fire in Las Vegas, but talking about the headline from Georgia. Like, if that's not misreporting the news, I don't know what is.
And just while we're on the subject of misleading pictures, there is a picture of me on a Torque News headline. This was about a week and a half ago. And
What did you do?
Oh, I'm apparently Canadian. I'm not. No. So they used a picture of me in my snowy Cybertruck, and they said, like, Canadian guy hates his Cybertruck. And it's like, that's not me.
Wow.
So what the heck?
Wow.
They're like, we found a Facebook post of a guy who doesn't like a Cybertruck.
You don't post on Facebook.
I don't post on Facebook. You're right. They did give us credit. They said the picture is from Now You Know at the very bottom of the story. So thanks, Torque News.
But
Thanks
it
for
doesn't
being
relate.
misleading.
Yeah, wow. Anyway, if you want to get really good news, go to the Cybertruck Owners Club. That's where real owners of real Cybertrucks talk about their real experiences with what they're having with their truck. So, hey, everybody. Thanks so much for watching Now You Know Clips.
You can watch full episodes of Tesla Time News on Tuesdays and in-depths on Fridays. Just click the link down below and head over to the Now You Know channel.